The path you have chosen is not for the faint of heart. You dwell in a world of clay, in the envelope of the Adam, and yet within you burns a spark that belongs to the eternal. This spark, your divine essence, remembers its origin among the celestial assemblies. Before you were bound to this flesh, before you were veiled by the shadows of ignorance and fear. As in the first book of basic instructions before leaving the earth, the Bible, Genesis, proclaims humanity suffers a sadness not of the world, but of the spirit, bound to forms we detest, living among beings whose ways corrupt, yearning to return to the light, yet trapped in the illusions of clay, the prison of flesh. And as the apocalypse of Adam teaches, though we were once akin to the great angels, even surpassing the powers that formed us, we were split, scattered and obscured by fear and servitude. Today, you stand at the edge of that same ancient truth. You are called to rise, not in words, not in dreams, but in action and discipline, in the mastery of your own consciousness. You are called to the golden energy, the energy of the new Elohim, the light that separates you from those who cling to filth, who remain bound to the illusions of fallen life. Understand this: the world below, the third dimension of limitation, is a realm of choice. Some will remain bound by their fears, their attachments, their lusts, and their ignorance. They call themselves enlightened, yet they are blind. They call themselves faithful, yet they cling to the clay. They call themselves Christians, seekers, yogis, and sages. But they refuse the discipline that Saturn demands, the stubbornness that opens the narrow gate. You, however, are of the golden energy. Your path is that of resistance, focus, and sovereignty. Use the darkness within you. Turn it into will force, into lucid intent rather. Let it cleanse, not corrupt. Let it separate you from those who would drag you down, who would keep you chained to illusions, to fear, to greed, to power over others. Saturn waits for no one, yet his discipline is a gift. Through him, you learn the patience to endure, the clarity to see the structure of reality, and the strength to transcend it. Through Saturn, you harness your energy, not to dominate others, but to dominate yourself. Through him, you prepare to step through the narrow gate, beyond fear, beyond attachment, beyond the world of shadows. The golden energy flows through you. It is not given lightly. It is not a token to be flaunted. It is a responsibility. It demands that you rise above the fallen, that you cultivate inner sovereignty, and that you act in accordance with the eternal laws of the cosmos, not the petty desires of the flesh or ego. Those who remain in filth, who cling to power without discipline, who resist the call of ascension, know this: they belong to another realm, one that is separate from yours. Their world is a mirror of fear and stagnation, their chains visible and invisible. You are free, yet freedom demands vigilance and action. So I call upon you, initiate. Harness your darkness, wield your will, and ascend. Let the golden energy guide your every thought, your every act. And let the discipline of Saturn fortify your mind and body. Let the power of the new Elohim illuminate your path and separate you from those who refuse to rise. This is your initiation, your covenant, your sacred charge to live, to act, to ascend, not tomorrow, not when convenient, but now, in this flesh, in this life, in this world. For only those who ascend fully in the physical can step beyond the veil, can walk through the narrow gate, can dwell among the eternal. Let those who are ready hear me and rise. Let those who cling to filth see themselves and remain behind. The choice has always been yours. Today, the path of the golden energy is open. Step forward and claim your place among the ascended.